Welcome back to SB Nation. Baseball season is upon us, and apparently you can make predictions about who will win the World Series before the first pitch has even been thrown. Imagine if everything in life was like that. Here to make those predictions for us is Grant Brisbee. Grant, what do you got, my man?
Around this time of year, a lot of people are asking for World Series predictions, and it makes sense. I mean, you're not going to go into a season or preview a season without making a World Series prediction. But they're really just kind of throwing a dart at a dartboard. Any good team can win the World Series. Any good team can get hot in October. It sounds like a cliche, but it's true. The teams that aren't going to win the World Series, I feel more comfortable picking. I feel more comfortable saying that the Orioles aren't going to win the World Series, or that the Pirates aren't going to win the World Series. But any team that's good can win the World Series. I would say the Indians can win the World Series. Indians can make the playoffs, and then they can win 11 games in October. It really wouldn't be that hard for them to get super hot. I guess it gets a little hard. The past 50 years probably are pretty good proof of that. But in general, any good team could make the playoffs, could win the World Series, and if you hold a gun to my head, I guess I'll pick the Angels to win the World Series just because I like the rotation and I like the offense that they've built. But it could just as easily be the Reds or the Brewers or the Nationals or the Marlins. Any team that gets into the playoffs and gets hot in the playoffs could be the World Series champions. So I'll pick the Angels for now, but it'll probably change next week.
So I guess the main takeaway from all this is that while we don't know who's going to win the World Series, we can be pretty sure that the Orioles will not be there. And for that matter, neither will the New York Mets, unfortunately. That's my 2 cents. Remember, for more baseball throughout the season, subscribe to SB Nation, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, get at us, let us know what you think. We want to hear from you.